Hello, all you Wookiee warriors. How's it going? And I'm coming back at you with another Nioh boss guide. So, in this particular fight, or I should say mission, you will have actually two bosses you're gonna have to contend with. You have Nioh, and then you have Techabane. I think I'm pronouncing it correct. And I'll go over Techabane when we get closer to when I get to that boss. But the one you're going to be fighting is Nioh. Now, I remember when I first fought this guy, it was like impossible for me. But now that I kind of understand him a little bit more, he's relatively actually easier. So there's a few things you want to do. If you don't have a water-based weapon, you want to use, which is what I have right now, is the Warrior of the West. Here, I'll show you. I have the Nami Ogi Kamatsu, which is a water-based weapon. It's actually a really good weapon. And for my Cursory Gamma, I don't actually have anything that's watered on it, but it's a pretty good weapon. So I personally like using the Cursory Gamma on this fight because I get more strikes. So what you want to do is you're going to use Water Talismans. The reason why you want to use Water Talisman is because he is very weak to water. I'm actually going to make a quick alteration here. I'm not going to use that. I might have actually taken one of the things I was going to use on him. I thought I had all of this worked out. It's alright. They're not going to take long. Yeah, I want to use weakness on him. I'm starting it here, right next to the shrine, for one good reason. We're gonna get rid of this, right? Yeah. And so you have to kind of run to the boss fight because there's yokai kind of guarding the gate a little bit. So it's best just to make a run go for it. Now, Nioh actually has quite a few other attacks. He has kind of like you're fighting a giant cat. Just put it that way. He has kind of like his paw. He'll always swipe paw attack at you. Actually, he'll even use his paws to kind of swipe, kind of like paw, like a swipe paw at you, like slam. He has a rolling attack, which is actually pretty easy to dodge once you kind of know what he's going to do. He also has a lightning breath attack, which I find is like the easiest, if you get yourself positioned correctly, is actually the most punishing attack he can do because he's actually immobile when that happens. Now, one of the talismans which I don't have access to is Sloth. That's one of the things I love using on bosses and certain enemies because it is just ridiculously. If you use weakness and Sloth, there's nothing that the boss will really be able to do. But I don't have any of those. But so this will be fun. He also uses his tail to poison, so you also want to make sure you're aware of that. Don't stick constantly close to him. So kind of do your attacks and then back away. So if you're using a Cursory Gamma, I would say use no more than maybe half your stamina and then back away. Because he will do poison on you. Now, one of the things I did try to do when I first fought him, which was a mistake, is try to find a way to glitch him. There is really no good way of glitching. There is a safe zone in a way, but because he can't get to you, but he can also poison the crap out of you. So don't even try. Your best option, you'll see when we get to the fight, is just kind of stay mobile, You know, look for the cues. Like when he does his lightning breath, he'll kind of pounce down and kind of get in position. And that point, you want to make sure. Now, there's two things. He can either do it slow. I think he either does it slowly or really fast. If he does it really fast, don't even try. If you're not in position, don't try to get there. Immediately block, because he can't. He won't hurt. He'll hurt a little bit, but it won't completely destroy you. Now, if I run out of talismans before I beat him, I'm going to probably switch up and go with my sword. And I'll probably use mid stance. When I use my Kusari Gamma, I like using low stance. I don't do a lot of damage, but it's the fact that I get to do more attacks consistently, and I don't end up burning through my stamina. That's what I like using low stance when I use the Kusari Gamma. But that's pretty much all I can tell you guys as far as what his attacks are. I mean, I can tell you guys what's going to happen, but until we actually get to the fight and show you guys what happens, this ain't, you guys, it's not going to be a learning experience. So let's get to it. Now, what I personally like doing is, well, there's a cutscene. So this might be a scrap, but so actually this is not going to turn into a scrap, because this is going to be he's going to appear right away. So I'm going to go and apply apply this. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I forgot about that attack. Yeah, that's a scrap, because I actually ended up using two talismans. I wasn't ready for, quite. But you can kind of see a little bit what he does. He does kind of that paw attack. He did a lot of damage to me. And he also does that. I totally forgot about that attack. Is he will actually shoot lightning bolts from the sky, I guess you can say, at you. And he'll create a kind of a yokai aura. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my stuff. I was in the wrong position for that. Damn it, Nioh. Damn it! Cooperate! But you can kind of see how Nioh is weaker to water. But he's not being nice to me. I'm gonna have to punish him for that. Oh, yokai, back off. Thanks for making me, you jerk. That's the only thing I hate about this particular boss fight, is that it's like so, like there's a yokai guarding the gate. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna go call my guardian spirit. I forgot to put my new guardian spirit on. I got a summoning candle around here somewhere. Yes, I do. Oh, I need to level my spirit, that's why. We'll stick with it. Well, I'm probably doing a lot of leveling up because there's a lot of different spirits that I like using. Alright. Ow. Okay, man. So yeah, when he does a roll, he does kind of like a fart that leaves behind him. Does a little spiral attack, but it's nothing major. Oh, that was a close one. That was a close one. But you kind of see, like I'm talking about, you just kind of, you want to be aggressive, but you also want to make sure you're using water. Oh, whatever. Go away. Oh, you! Oh, you Nioh. I thought I counted him correctly, but no. It's fine. Nioh, I'm gonna punish you. I'm gonna spank you. He also does kind of like a sweep attack. That was my mistake. I shouldn't have gone that close to him. Damn it! That was a lot quicker than it usually happens. Like, I usually am pretty good at it. Alright, for this fight, I'm going to switch weapons up. I'm going to go with something a little bit stronger. Alright, almost done. I should have started out with the sword. It's a lot easier for my fight right now. There you go. So, basically, I mean, you saw what I was doing with the Cursory Gamma. It's just, I don't have my Cursory Gamma. I personally like using a Cursory Gamma that has water in it already, because then I don't have to waste time trying to use the talismans. And that was my biggest mistake, was I was constantly trying to apply the buff to it. So if you have the time, try to farm. That's how I got all of this gear. This is gear that you get later, like from a boss. I was just killing phantoms for gear, and I managed to get all of this just from phantoms, because everyone was running this. If you able to get this, it definitely would help you throughout your boss fight. As you saw, I did make a few mistakes, but I'm gonna go get my guardian quick. I probably should have started out just using the sword, but I like using my Cursory Gammas. But then again, that's a strat that I use with a different talisman setup. So I would recommend, if you guys are coming in here, go with what you're most comfortable with or what's your most strongest weapon. So if it's your Cursory Gamma, use your Cursory Gamma, but make sure you have a water talisman ready. If you have a sword like I have, which has water on it, then go ahead and use it if it is a powerful weapon. Just make sure you kind of walk around him a little bit. Try to avoid some of his attacks, especially the lightning ones, especially if you get caught in the main one, because the big one is gonna have you it's gonna chain lock you pretty much, and then you're not gonna be able to get out of it. And also, lightning slows you down, so if you get the buff on you, you're gonna be a lot slower. But yeah, that's it for this boss fight. There is going to be another boss fight later on in this mission, if I'm remembering my level correctly. It might be, and we might actually have a different boss. I might be thinking about a different boss fight. I don't 100% remember. But that's it for this particular boss fight, guys. I would appreciate you guys yeah, there is a second boss fight that I remember. Yeah, if you guys like these videos, please go ahead and give this video a like or some sort of rating. If you guys also could be so kind as let me know how I'm doing on these boss guides, because I hope to incorporate more boss guides to my channel different games. Is there anything I can do to improve? Anything that I can um, expand a little bit more, or something I could do better? I'd love to leave. Also, if these guys are actually helping you guys, if you have never played Nioh before, let me know down in the comment section below. I greatly appreciate all you guys' feedback. Hope you guys are all having a Wookiee-tastic day, and I'll see you all on our next adventure. Till next time, see ya.